Hello everyone, Tom Bertrand here from Legendary Golf. Over the past few weeks, I've had a lot of questions asked of me about players on the PGA Tour with their swings and their motions and what I thought about them. Well, I've put out this new segment called This Week in Legendary Golf, and what I want to do from now on, starting this week, this is October 11th, 2023. The past tournament was the Sanderson Farms tournament, and I'm going to pick a couple of swings to analyze and see what you guys think. So first I want to say congratulations to Luke List on his victory this past weekend, and I feel a little bad for Ben Griffin for him bogeying two of the last three holes to get into the playoff. Hopefully that'll make him grow as a player. So what I want to do from now on with the two analyzations is to explain them, explain what I see in their swings, explain what I think is good in their swing, and what I don't agree with in their swing that may be hindering them from playing better or performing better, or what I think are good things that are enhancing their play. Now, I know most of when they get to that level, it's mental, but it's always good to know that you have a great tee to green game, and that's what I want to analyze. And they'll be from different angles and different players. Some of the up and coming players that will be featured. One I'm thinking very highly of is Eric Cole. I know he's not a youngster, but he will become a better player as time goes on. Ludvig, he's one of the ones that I'm going to analyze this week. And also Akshay, Bhatia. He's another one that I'm going to analyze this week, and we're going to take a look at in depth in video. So come along with me. Let's go. We'll see what's happening in their swings. So let's get started with Ludvig. As you can see, he begins his setup procedure with the club about 6 to 8 inches away from the ball. He actually sets the club down, takes a hold of the grip, sets his body to that position where his arms are hanging like real close to his body. And then once he adjusts his body, he then reaches out and pushes the club behind the ball. From this position, what he has done is he has given himself an opportunity to set up the same way every single time, the same distance away from the ball every single time. And for him, it's all about being comfortable and doing the same thing every time. He's got a nice straight back. His legs are flexed nice. Let's see what happens as he's going to take the swing back, club back. As you can see, his arms are separating a little bit there. His right arm is coming away from his body, and it might cause problems down the road. For me, I don't agree with that part, but it's working for him right now. He's playing really well, and so it's something that we may look at a later date to see what's happening. But as he continues around, he gets to a nice full shoulder turn. His right arm is a little further away from the body than I'd like, but as you can see, he's got a good, solid rotation started with his lower body that's going to pull his upper body down and getting down into the hitting area. You can see that his weight is on his left side, right heel's off the ground. He has not hit the ball yet, so his right elbow is tucked in, and release happens through the ball. Looks really good, and the finish, a good rotation on his finish. So a lot of good things there. The only thing I'm concerned about is his L is his arms. So we'll watch that in the future. Okay, the next guy we're going to look at is Akshay Bhatia. And what we want to notice right off the bat with him is that he's a wiry guy. He's very tall, flexible, young. So he's going to have a very aggressive swing because he can. And what he has to learn as he goes through his development is that he doesn't need to swing as hard as he can every time. So what I want to notice right now is he's got a good leg flex, good back, arms look good, setup looks really good. So what he does to start his backswing is just slowly takes the club back, and as he takes the club back, gets to about, I'd say hip high, right about here. And he's rotating very well. His hips are going back well. His arms are separating just a little bit on the way back to the top. And what you're going to see from the top of the swing is his wrist cock is a late wrist cock at the very end as he's starting his downswing. Now, when he's starting his downswing, as you can see, that lower body gives him that feeling of power, of rotation, and the way down is the upper body will follow the lower body. As you can see, he continues to get to the hitting area. His club right there is parallel to the ground. And his right hip, because he is left-handed, is already rotated well out of the way. The left hip is coming through. His left foot is almost completely off the ground except for the toe. And as he continues through, he's still rotating, he's still turning. He's got the lag happening till the very end. And on the follow through, as you can see, his body is almost contorted with the angle of the upper body and the lower body. Very full swing, very aggressive, and very youthful. He is somebody to watch in the future as well. Hopefully he will tame his swing as time goes on to keep it in play a little bit more. He does play a fade, so he doesn't get into trouble hooking the ball as a lot of others have in the past. So those are the two that we have decided to use this week, and I hope you enjoy watching and picking apart some of the pieces in their swing. I will see you next week.